Heyo, and welcome to Omni Bros Live on a Monday. Hauls, previews, and reads. I'm Omni Dog, joined by petitioning for an Inhumans Omnibus. How you doing? How you doing petitioning? Still petitioning?
I guess I'm pretty tired of petitioning, but I guess
Uh,
I got to keep doing it now.
you are in it for the long run. I admire that.
Uh,
I
somebody
really
in
admire
somebody in the chat, I think it was our mod James, had the exact date when I started doing that. I already forgot, but it's been more than a year.
that. Has it really been? Did you have that
Yes,
as your name?
I think so. I think it's already been a full year.
Okay.
So
That
we're still petitioning for that damn Inhumans omnibus. So
sort of
chat,
that deflates me a little.
if everybody watching, if you want to harass very fun condition or whatever, I don't care, Marvel social media, whatever, let them know that we want an Inhumans omnibus. That's it.
Yeah, I think
Don't harass Omar. Harass the Marvel.
no, don't harass Marvel. They don't want to harass very fine condition.
Okay, okay,
That's your best chance. That's how I
okay.
got Gwenpool. Gwenpool wouldn't have happened if I didn't sick all my viewers on him and just relentlessly say, "Hey, very fine. How about a Gwenpool omnibus?" And he was like,
Yeah.
"Enough already," and I got it.
Oh man. So yeah, I'm great. Thank you, everybody. Sorry about that. I just had to rant about the Inhumans again, but
Oh,
I'm doing okay.
Geo Rants are always accepted.
Yay!
There aren't too many of them. There need to be more Geo Rants. You're way too nice of a guy. Hey, Lionheart. Hey, Mr. Tax.
That's inhumane. I know.
Totally.
Give Geo an Inhumans omnibus. Yes, that's a cool hashtag. I like it. Geo, how do you feel when I felt awful? I feel awful because the excuse I was given was that if they don't sell well, but if you don't try, I mean, crappier stuff has sold less than the Inhumans, and yet it gets Omnis. So I don't see the excuse of if it doesn't sell well, there's no point in making it into an omnibus. Well, if you don't try, you're never going to find out. Maybe it's
I,
a hot
you know,
seller.
I think 2 words is all you need to say, and that's power pack.
Remember the Ultimate Spider-Man, the first one? We never, for a long ass time, we never got a second volume because it didn't sell well. And then they gave it another shot, and it sold really well. So now there's like a million other books coming out, Ultimate
Yeah,
Spider-Man related.
power
So
pack. And as much as I love Cloak and Dagger, excuse me, Cloak and Dagger. I have the hiccups. Yeah, I mean, okay, Cloak and Dagger, Spider-Man related. They had a TV show. Okay, that makes sense. So I shouldn't pick on Cloak and Dagger. I will never let go of picking on Power Pack, though. I mean, come on. Excuse me. I think
oh,
James will turn that into a GIF, I'm sure.
he sent me a new one.
Oh, on me?
Yes, let me find it real quick.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a recent one from this new setup.
Yeah, that's a new one. I didn't even know when that was taken from. It was.
Let's see, that color shirt. I think this looks pretty recent. I would say this is within the past 2 weeks. I wonder what I said it about.
Wow, nice.
Because I just laundered that shirt, and it was at the bottom of a huge stack of laundry. So I know I had that on, and that's pretty much the exact same setup I've got right now.
Don't diss Power Pack. Come on.
I'm not dissing it. I'm just saying if Power Pack gets an Omni, why hasn't Inhumans? And Geo, I'm really serious. I want to do an Inhumans, map my Inhumans episode with you on my channel. And
yeah,
it'll be live, and we will map our Inhumans like from Stan Lee all the way through.
The last writer was Donny Cates was the last writer.
Donny Cates was? Was that
Uh,
Inhumans?
Death of the Inhumans on like 2000 something. There's an omnibus that has that story. The Marvel Cosmic omnibus from Donny Cates or something like that.
I was gonna reach for it, but that was Guardians of the Galaxy. Where's Marvel's Cosmic?
I don't know the proper name for it, but like Marvel Universe by Donny Cates or something like that.
No, I think it was Marvel Cosmic. Where did I Moon Knight, Marvel's Invincible Iron Man? No. These are hardcovers. If that's an omnibus, it's going to be over there because I'm organized like that.
Yeah.
So what was it? Marvel Cosmic Omni. Actually, yeah. Wait a sec.
The Cosmic Universe by Cates.
Marvel Cosmic. Yeah, it's under M for Marvel Cosmic.
Marvel Cosmic Universe. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Let's see. It has Death of the Inhumans 1 through 5.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's like a paperback. So it is a good book, though. I like this book. And you can see that I've actually read it.
Nice, nice.
And it's probably due for a reread because there's a lot of concepts in here that need to get reinformed.
That would be fantastic. I don't think it's going to happen, but at least this chat, if this chat can do that, that'd be great. But,
I would love to see how long an omnibus strike would last. Like one day? Could people go one day, or like the following week? It'd be like, oh, holy smoke! Peter David's Hulk is getting reprinted for the 8th time. I gotta get that.
I think it would last from on a Monday from 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time once we end the broadcast. So for 1 hour, they would have our backs and be like, we support your cause. It's not.
I would say that it would last until 12 noon on Tuesday when our fabulous sponsor, In Stock Trades, puts its books up for sale.
Hell yeah.
What a segue. I'm awesome.
Beautiful.
Thank you from the Segway Master. I appreciate that. InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions to 42% right there, 35, 38, 42, up to 65% in some cases. I got somehow, maybe because I'm the only one collecting it, Marvel Masterworks Spider-Woman 3 for 80% off. They must have been doing a clearance of them. It sat in my wish list till I looked at it and I said, 80% off? I can't live without that.
That's a steal. So,
yeah, 80% off. Come on. Don't forget 2% loyalty discounts. Add to that. Oh, you're killing me. Everybody needs to get this. 2% loyalty discount at the end of the month. On the last Monday of every month, we give away a free $50 gift card courtesy of In Stock Trades, worth $50 of credit at In Stock Trades. And Lars Gunderson last week and nicely donated it to Gabriel Ringenberg, who I assume he told me he was very grateful for it. So there's that, which is cool. $50 or more in an order gets you free shipping in the United States. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. I don't know where. Here it is. That's InStockTrades.com. Ow. You think I'd get better about that, but I don't really practice.
Love it.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Speaking of IST, Jess got the gift card today. What do I buy with it?
Well, Gabriel, I don't know what interests you. I know you like Batman, so there's certainly a lot of Batman to choose from. You like Spawn. What are some of your other interests, Gabriel, besides Batman and Spawn? That's really all I think I've heard from you. I know you've always wanted to add to your omnibus collection too.
Buy Black Sat, Gabriel, if you don't own it already. That's one of my all-time favorite comics. Highly recommend it.
I love Black Sad. Do I have a copy of Black Sad here? That was chosen for me on the OmniCat and OmniDog show, where we choose 10 books from our backlog, and then the other person picks 5 for the other person to read. So I chose 10 books, and the ones that OmniCat had me read for this assignment, Dark Ages by Tom Taylor.
Nice.
The latest Black Sad, Volume 1.
Hell yeah.
Night Eaters by the creators of Monstrous.
Also cool.
And the Young Avengers Omnibus, because I'm going to try and read an omnibus a month this year. And
Oh, wow.
This is doable.
That's a big commitment.
Yeah. And it has to happen. I mean, I got a ton of unread Omnis, and they're just up there waiting for me to read them. She also picked Songs of the Dead and the Necromancer's Map. Songs for the Dead, the Necromancer's Map. It's a continuing series on Vault.
Ooh.
I already read these. That'll be part of my reads and hauls.
Nice.
Because I'm not going to wait until 2 minutes before broadcast to try and read all those books like I usually do. I started reading them already.
Jess, bring the camera with you. Give us a tour of your organization skills. Oh, because you were picking out the book, the Donny Cates book.
Oh, well, I can turn it over to the. Well, there's my vinyl.
Nice.
And there's a shot of my. If you go on my Instagram, there's actually really good pictures of my 2 rooms. So go to OmniDogs_vault on Instagram.
Nice.
That's the Marvel Omni stack, Kalax, and then the DC Omnis are behind me. Hey, Sergeant. So yeah, if you go on to my IG, there's a good view of this whole room, which is this room's organized except for some Marvel trades. The other room, everything's up off the floor into shelves, and I'm excited to organize that because it's all DC and indie stuff. And when I say indie stuff, it could be really random indie stuff. I consider indie stuff like Vault and Dark Horse, so not like Kristen, where it's publishers that I've never even heard before.
Or the
room. Thank you, James.
Or the other section when I go list off like Behemoth Comics.
I think they've already changed their name.
Oh my god,
Behemoth has, yeah.
Oh, Jess had a fancy new table to play those finals.
That's right. My buddy Jake works at an audiophile store.
Ooh, nice.
Hooked me up with a great turntable and a great deal on speakers, powered speakers, so I don't need an amp. And they are on their way. Jake did me a solid. I appreciate it.
Behemoth is Sumerian. See what? Yeah, Sumerian comics. Are we gonna? I don't know.
In indie comics, I guess. What are like some of the indiest of indies that I would have? I tend towards
Drawn and Quarterly, Fantagraphics, stuff like that.
If you mean fucking Fantagraphics, that sent me that blowout card with the hate.
I forgot about that.
Extra 4 with that hate collection.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Night Eaters actually was I don't know how I got this. I think it was available on IST, but it's actually got a signed, like a really decent signed card that you can stick onto the front if you peel. It's like a peel and stick. So I'm going to do that. That's a cool one.
That's a cool idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I dug that. Yeah, well, I've got a lot of R. Crumb comics, so those are independent because he has like 45 different publishers. I don't know. I guess I consider Vault and Ahoy and AWA Upshot. I think AWA Upshot is probably the indiest of indies things I have. I've also been eyeing Secret Wars Omnibus, Spider-Man by McFarlane Omnibus, and the Flintstones Deluxe Edition.
Get the Flintstones. Out of those 3, I would recommend the Flintstones.
Secret Wars Omnibus. I think I have the 2. Okay, so it puts in Secret Wars and then Secret Wars Companion.
Mhm.
Secret Wars, Last Days of the Marvel. Yeah, that must be the two books put together. I wouldn't get that, Gabriel, until you've read everything Hickman, because it leads up to it. Starting with Secret Warriors, the Shield books, Fantastic Four,
Mhm.
Avengers, then the Ultimate books that Hickman wrote, Ultimate
Yep.
Thor, Ultimate Hawkeye, Ultimates. What? Those are in the other. No, those are in here somewhere because I have
Yeah.
oversized Marvel here. But Secret Wars is only going to make sense to you after you've read all that other stuff. So I would recommend. Geo's right. Flintstones Deluxe is awesome. Excellent social commentary, very funny, very satiric.
Mhm.
Uh, and Spider-Man McFarlane, yeah. If you like his run on Spider-Man, it's not the Michelini stuff. It's just the stuff that he wrote,
Yep.
which sucks. But otherwise, I like it.
I mean, if you like it, yeah, more power
Yeah.
to you. But out of the three, I would seriously recommend Flintstones,
Yeah,
then
100%.
Secret Wars, and then Spider-Man.
Well, I don't think he should get Secret Wars because I don't think he's read everything else. Well, hey, Comics Guy.
Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
Speaking of Comics Guide, you're going to have to let Mrs. Comics Guide know that I ordered that coffee, but it's on back order. I'm not going to get it for another week,
Oh, damn.
but it did get ordered.
That's awesome, man.
nice.
Yeah, oh, I was just going to say, is it Cafe Bustelo? Cafe Bustelo?
Cafe Bustelo.
Cafe Bustelo. As the leading Hispanic in the comic book community, I am always challenged every week to pronounce Espanol by Rodimus Prime Rib from the fabulous Commonwealth of Puerto Rico, where Geo hails from. Rodimus says, Buenas noches, Omni hermanos. Pregúntase por qué Boom es tan mediocre con su construcción de libros. Something about...
Yeah.
Thank you.
I
I
think you got
corrected myself on construction. It sounds like he's saying, can we address the mediocre construction of Boom's books?
Why is Boom so mediocre with their construction of books or book construction? Yeah.
Are they? Gee, the Irredeemable books I have are really good from them. What are some other examples of Boom? See, Boom's an indie to me.
Oh, here's the answer. Once in future bunches are separating from the DE. What's the E?
From the once in future bunches are separating from the designated Edison. One of my Power Ranger books is also having binding issues, and the most recent Boom soft cover Irredeemable sign just separated and the glue cracked.
Whoa,
that's not good.
That's not supposed to happen, and I think you just have a massive case of bad luck. Because I have a ton of Boom books and I haven't had any issues.
I read all those Power Ranger books, and I thought they were really nice. I didn't have a problem with them. I do have the soft cover Incorruptible, and I haven't had a problem with it. But once in future bunches,
or maybe like a bunch of pages, or
I have I listed that as one of my top books of 2022, which finally went out on Saturday afternoon. I've read that thing a couple times and I haven't had an issue with that.
Never had so many issues with binding before. It's infuriating.
It's odd for one person to get that many problems, so I would say there must be an issue somewhere. Right. This is I had Cafe Bustelo just plain, and this one is with con leche, right? Yeah. Con leche, Cafe Bustelo con leche. So it's got the milk mixed in. His experience, Gio sent us some Puerto Rican coffee, Cafe Oro, Cafe Adjuntas, Lareño with some cameos to dipping cameos.
That's kind of wild. I hadn't thought of that.
Whoa, that's a great idea. Now I actually have had Puerto Rican coffee sent to me before. It's quite good.
I sent you one a long time ago.
Yeah, you sent me a bag of grounds, right?
I think so. I think it was Cafe Oro, gold coffee.
Yeah. Dipping cameos.
Cameos in coffee. That's pretty wild. I dig it. That's a cool idea.
Yeah, it's
Why
not
not?
on my diet, but I will go ahead and if I get cameos, I will go ahead and dip them.
I will.
On
I
the
will
air.
work. I don't know the exact date, but I will work on that.
Right. Well, I'm still putting together a package for you.
This is pretty random, but I thought I would point it out since we're doing Spanish lessons.
Ha ha ha.
Haha in English is written differently in Spanish, which is haha.
It is. Yeah.
Oh, is my name not Yes? It's Hayes?
I actually don't know.
The J in my name. I thought it was Yes.
Because people over here would just say Jess. I don't think it would be
But they
difficult.
do say Jesus. So it must be Hess.
Hess?
Okay, Hess.
Hola, Jess.
But I've never heard that before. Anybody calling somebody by that Hess. I don't know. That's weird. DE Deluxe Edition. Man, we suck at this. I had no idea that meant DE.
Yeah, I've flipped through my deluxe editions several times because I love reading it so much. I don't know. Is the island of Puerto Rico very humid?
Of
Could
course.
humidity have an issue? I would think. Could humidity be hurting his books?
Maybe, but I've had humidity issues, but my spines are okay, and they're not separating. So I don't know. It could just be a case of bad luck, honestly.
Yeah, I have dehumidifiers in every one of my rooms.
Look at that for trigonosis.
Oh, trigonosis. I actually have a note right here to do Collector's Showcase, so I definitely will, Trig. My biggest fan. I'm actually feeling good enough, and I have all the move is done. Everything's in the house. It's just my favorite part's going to be organizing the books that are on the shelves, so I have time to do everything. And I know I've been saying this for a while, but I have Collector's Showcase shows on my desktop that just need to be snipped up into episodes, and I can do them. And no amount of conversion to 1080p is going to help those. Those are the grainiest. This is about the 8th transfer of those, starting with VHS tape back in the 90s. So they are not high quality by any means.
Rodimus has books with
dehumidifiers. Okay.
So yeah, I just think it's bad luck.
I feel like it might be bad luck for you, Rodimus. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There are other people that I wish that problem on, but not you. You're a good guy.
So people understand that's the equivalent of me buying Pokemon cards, and all I get are duds, set after set. And then one day, a random set, I pull like one of the top rarest cards of the set. And then the luck just drains out, and it's followed by mediocre purchases. So that just happens, unfortunately. Luck works in that mysterious way.
Is that the right analogy? Okay, we'll go with it.
Sure, why not?
I don't know.
Halfway through that, I realized I made the wrong analogy, but I kept going with it because I just wanted to vent my frustration with that. I don't know.
You just wanted to stick with it. I don't blame you.
Yeah. Kenny has been pointing this out for a minute. He bought the 4K Blu-ray Steelbook collection of the Superman movies.
Nice. Cool. I would be interested in 1 and 2. But
Yeah, just 1 and 2. I don't
3
need
and
the rest.
4.
No.
Wait, 3 or 5 film collection. What's the 5th? Like the making of?
The Donner cut of the second movie.
Ooh, I'd be interested in that.
I think they're going to come out separately too, so you don't need to buy the box set.
Hmm.
You're not a fan of Richard Pryor in Superman?
Oh my god! And the quest for peace. The
Mm,
quest for peace broke me.
I don't like those movies at all.
That was a
Sorry.
canon films.
What's that?
That was Canon Films that did that one.
No.
They did RoboCop, Over the Top. Canon Films was responsible for those movies.
No. Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Hey, Over the Top is an American classic.
It is pretty badass.
Wait, somebody said something that no one's ever said before. Can you put that back up?
What?
The one about New Warriors. You're looking forward to reading it soon? What did Very Fine Condition get a hold of you and tell you that it's good?
Yay!
This sounds like some brainwashing.
Don't do it.
New
do
Warriors
it.
brainwashing.
Don't do it.
But if you're excited, I'm glad for you, because we should all be excited about our books.
Ultimate power with the right answer.
Yes, it's pronounced the same. So yes, it's still pronounced the same as Jess.
Yeah. I've never heard anybody say yes, or however you guys were saying it earlier in the chat and whatever.
Wait,
so Jess is Jess. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so it's not yes or his, it's just Jess.
Jess, yeah. Because we say Jessica all the time, so it would be pronounced similar.
I feel less special.
You're always special in our hearts.
Oh, you're a sweetheart of a guy.
Mr. Tex has been lucky. Now you're just rubbing it into Rodimus. Sorry.
Uh-oh. Well, yeah, so I think that is just a case of bad luck. I am looking forward. I know Lou didn't like the book, but I'm looking forward to the Department of Truth Deluxe.
I've heard I've been meaning to try it again because I've heard that book gets amazing as it goes. So.
That's what I've heard too, and I avoided it. Whoa, now we're getting into some deep film cuts.
Canon.
Who's Golan Globus?
I don't know what's happening. I don't understand this.
What's Golan Globus? That sounds like some cosmic villain from Fantastic Four.
It was another studio. They not great. Not great stuff.
Over the top, baby. Sweaty dudes, arm wrestling. Stallone fighting for custody of his kid.
He was. Oh, that movie. Okay, I
Oh
remember.
yeah. And it has one of the best theme songs for an 80s movie of all time. I'm not going to sing it because I don't want Rain to show up. So.
Boy, we have a lot of people in the chat.
A lot of comments. I'm sorry that I can't get through them all, but thank you so much, everybody, for writing in. Appreciate it. Hey, just enjoying coffee, watching my favorite guys. Excellent.
Nice.
Right on, brother.
Oh yeah, I want to get this too.
It's gonna show up later tonight on the previews.
Good. Sasmurf's asking me at 8:13 if I've read my Gwenpool Omni yet. No, but that's going to be... I have read all the stories, except for the Howard the Duck ones where she originated. So I am going to be looking forward to making that one of my Omnis a month that I'm doing. Now, it's already March, so I'm 2 Omnis behind. I've already got Young Avengers chosen for March. So I'm probably going to have to pick some thin. Maybe I need to reread Hawkeye.
Yeah, full house, almost. We're just missing
What
What up?
What up?
Good evening, everybody.
Good
Now the party
evening.
can start. Everybody put your pants back on.
Okay. I'm messing around.
Dude, Lou, that I gotta tell you, that Xbox documentary that you sent
It's good, right?
ruined my productivity at work today.
I told you.
You son of a bitch.
I told you it was great, man.
Oh my god. I'm not. God. I'm maybe 4. Maybe I just started the 5th episode,
Yeah,
and it's amazing. Yo, what up, Lionheart? Good to see you.
I
Good to see
told you.
everybody else in the chat. It's just this was such a time in my life,
Same.
and just watching it, I'm right back there. Like, I'm on the episode now. And one thing about this, what up, Gabe? Another Gabe in the house. 2 Gabes here today. I love video games. Like, that was my first love, even for comic books, was video games. Like, I knew about video games before I knew really about comic books. But I don't know the history of video games or the video game industry.
Yeah.
Like I would the comic book industry. I mean, I could do an entire podcast myself about the comic book industry and the history of comic books itself and things of that sort. But I don't know that. I don't have that kind of knowledge when it comes down to video games. Like, I didn't know Halo was like this game that Bungie just kind of had sitting around, and they had to sell it to be able to get the capital to fix a bug that was like murdering people's systems in their current game. Like, it's so interesting, and how it had like frame rate issues. Like, I didn't know like that the Xbox was like a dud at E3. Like, they brought it to E3, they pressed the power button and nothing happened. Like, I don't know this history of this kind of stuff, right? So it's great to just be experiencing that and at least still have some kind of knowledge, because I was there with that. I'm on the episode now where they're talking about Halo LAN parties. I was there. Like, I was at massive Halo LAN parties.
That was my high school years.
I remember the first time I saw Halo. Like, I remember the Xbox. I didn't get it for a while, but I remember I went to these people's houses, and they were having a Halo LAN party. I go, what the hell is going on with this? Like, this was like when it first started coming out, and I ended up getting. And they talk about it here a lot in the documentary too. Halo and Xbox was the first reason I ever got broadband internet.
Really?
Like, I moved into me and these guys. Well, there's this guy I knew that I worked with, and his friend that I didn't know. We were all going to get a house together and rent it. And at the last minute, my friend bailed. So it was just me and a stranger in his house, basically. But he was my age, so we kind of just became friends by video games. Like, I remember, like, I went out and bought a TV, and I bought an Xbox, and I went out and got internet for the first time in this house, like, and that was all just to play Halo with people. And that was kind of the start of, like, just that time frame. I can remember that's how I made friends with my roommate, and that's how I learned how to play video games, like multiplayer and all this kind of stuff. Halo 3 LAN parties, yeah.
That is pretty funny. Sorry, Gabriel. Why do we make fun of Omar? It's a long history.
Because he's our brother. He deserves it. That's why.
He does it for all of us.
That's how we let him know we hate him. I mean, love him.
Yeah.
I want to say he got his chops doing live streams because of us, and he started appearing on Omni Bros.
You'd be surprised how connected we are with some of these bigger, like, YouTubes and stuff like that.
Yep,
That's true. Yeah, that is true.
Like, the first time Jim was ever on YouTube was on my channel with me
Was
and
it
him
really?
just chilling out, talking and stuff. Yeah.
Was it really on your channel? That's
Yeah.
cool.
And he would listen to us on his drive to work. He had like a crazy, like, 2-hour commute to work or whatever.
Yeah.
But we only did Omni Bros like once a week back then. And he was like, oh man, would like to see somebody who would do it every day. And that's kind of what was his idea behind when he first started up. So yeah, Omar was a part of the show for a long, long time. I mean, he still is. He's just he's full time.
That's
Also,
the reason right there.
Yeah. The chat does not know the how Omar replies to our teasing behind the scenes. They don't know about that part.
He's still in the Omni Bros chat, so we deal with him daily.
Exactly. Also, before we move on from video games, Gabe, if you're interested, have you seen the documentary Insert Coin? I recommend that. It
sounds familiar.
It came out in 2020. It's about Midway Games and their legacy with Eugene Jarvis and like NBA Jam, Mortal Kombat, all that stuff, and their
Pinball and
influence in
everything.
the industry. I think you'll really love that documentary.
Okay.
It's one of my favorites.
I'm going to check that out. I love this stuff because I love video games, but like I said, I don't know
Like the
names.
behind the scenes stuff.
I don't know names. I don't know, innuendos, things like that. Like games that, Halo released like at the very last second. Like it was still being worked on, when
it
first
did
released.
appear in a comic book doc.
There's a great graphic novel about the history of pinball.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you've recommended that to me before.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it, but there's a really solid doc. It's like a pseudo documentary about the history of pinball. Let me see if I can
It's called
find it.
Pinball.
It's called Pinball.
I can find. Let me get the book. Hold on.
See if you can get it faster than James can.
So
No, well, James can type it. I have the actual book here with me. So
Oh.
give me a second. I'll be right back.
Well, and just so I want to circle back to Gabriel, who wants to get certain books with his $50 gift credit that he won. Jake is telling me that he wants the Secret Wars, the original Secret Wars, the old Secret Wars. So if that interests you, Gabriel, you should get that. Jake says Secret Wars for $30 is super hard to beat. That was at $8.22. So, Gabriel, if that's what you're looking for, I misunderstood. I thought it was the Hickman Secret Wars. Grab that and get Flintstones.
Yeah,
or the Superman, the Spider-Man book you were looking at.
Flintstones is so good. That is such a great read. Yeah, Gabe, I'm with you. All those things you're talking about, as watching that doc that I sent you, is just wow. It's just going down memory lane of like, yeah, I remember lugging those big ass TVs. There's the pinball.
That's awesome.
I remember having to lug those big ass TVs up 4 flights of stairs, and so much fun. Wow.
Thank you, Jagenberg, or what was your name? Jaggernaut? But sorry, I missed it. Thank you for the compliment.
So this goes through literally the whole history of pinball, and it even talks about the court case where he had to prove that pinball wasn't gambling, that there was actually some skill involved in pinball, and that is what legalized it.
Yep.
To this day, I suck at pinball. I wish I was better at it.
Oh, I used to
it's a
crush
skill
on that Star Trek game.
You have to develop, man.
You used to crush at Star Trek, Jess?
The pinball machine that I had, yeah, I got really good at it. At one point, I had some ridiculous score, like 500 million on it, where I played it for 3 hours straight on one ball and was just lighting up everything and constantly getting everything. And I was so proud of that. I typed in JGB, and there it was for everybody to enjoy, the 2 people that visited us and cared. But I was so proud of it. And then the motherboard died, and I had to get it replaced, and it reset to the factory doofuses who beat it or so, who were good at it.
This is your equivalent of George Costanza with that Frogger machine.
The Frogger.
Oh my God, I've been watching Seinfeld lately. Just
Those
before I go to
clips are
bed.
great.
Seinfeld is great. I've never seen the whole series before. I've never watched it, and I've been going through it. I'm on season 2 right now. I'm halfway through it, and I'm dying laughing. Season 1 was a little bit rough, but they find their footing in season 2, and it's so good.
Yeah.
And you can tell it's Larry David. You can so tell it's Larry David's writing.
I was going to ask you if you watch Curb Your Enthusiasm.
You could tell it's Larry David. George Costanza is basically Larry David.
Yeah,
I love Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I didn't know about Curb Your Enthusiasm until probably I don't know, maybe 4 years ago or something like that.
Oh,
and it's just
God.
I was like, how come nobody just said, "Hey, Gabe," and sat me down and made me watch that? Because that show was incredible.
The whole bit about Larry David wearing a MAGA hat is brilliant. On that, I love that episode.
I think we all have Larry David moments. At least I know I do, because my wife will point it out. But things like where he opens up a spite coffee shop because he had a disagreement about what how the consistency of a scone versus a muffin.
That's the one that the minister is a huge Seinfeld and Curb Your Enthusiasm fan, and he keeps telling me about that Spite coffee shop. It's so great. I gotta see it.
What's his comedian friend? What is this? Leather Jacket. He was big in the 80s. Comedian. God.
Andrew Dice
Richard-
Clay?
No, not Dice. It's his friend on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Richard Lewis.
Richard Lewis. The one thing about this show is you really get to, unfortunately, watch him really get sick or something.
Oh.
Like,
Oh, Richard Lewis.
oh yeah. But he's amazing in it. But as real quick for Super Laugh Hard, yeah, I am in a comic book documentary. It's called My Comic Shop Country. It's about this guy who goes across the country and interviews different comic book stores. He came into Vegas and he interviewed me while I was at Torpedo. So it's on Tubi. It's free now on Tubi. It's on there. My Comic Shop Country. It's a different me. Like, that's a totally different me. I was probably like 60 pounds heavier. I don't have a beard. So yeah, but yeah, it's a great fun little thing. So check it out.
Also, Lou was on a documentary too for the Marvel stuff, right?
Yep.
For like a brief second, but it was still cool.
Yeah, it's like a 10-second cameo, and my voice isn't even in it. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever.
They never paid you for that.
They never paid me for that.
Oh,
That's
I remember
right.
that.
Yeah.
I actually reached out. I reached out because they asked me. I brushed it off. I'm like, this is probably bullshit, but whatever. They asked me about like a year or 2 years before that documentary came out. Hey, we want to have you on this documentary. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, all right, sure, yeah. Here, pay me like $100 and I'll let you do it. They're like, okay. Never got my $100, so I brushed it all off. And then all of a sudden, Omar says, I didn't know you were in a fucking documentary. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And sure enough, I'm in a documentary on Disney Plus.
You're on Disney Plus. That's awesome.
Yeah. That's right. I remember watching that.
Jess, we need to step up. You need to show up on Hulu, and I need to show up on I don't know, Crunchyroll or something, so we can all be on different platforms.
Yeah,
We
what's
got
the
Tubi,
deal?
Disney Plus.
You don't know. Crunchyroll would be more of a Riley thing. He'd show up with like cat ears or something like that.
Cat ears.
Yeah. We also have a pinball movie coming out. I want to see that. Pinball, the man who saved the game.
I'll watch that.
Watch that. Yeah.
I still need to see that now discredited guy who said he set the record for Donkey Kong. I still want to see that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What's the gist? I've heard of it, but I never really bothered looking it up. He fibbed his score, right? Or he lied about his score?
I don't know how he got discredited, but I do want to see that movie. I feel like in the movie they showed him getting the score, but I don't remember how he got discredited from it. Because the movie came out, he got really popular. Billy Mitchell. Thank you, Mr. Tex.
Yeah. Check out his hot sauce.
Billy Mitchell. But I don't remember how he got discredited.
But I mean, yeah, apparently he faked some of the scores or didn't use the proper equipment to play the game as authentic as possible. Like it was a modified Donkey Kong cab or Pac-Man or whatever. So yeah, there's a whole dilemma of that. And then there's continuing legal issues with Billy Mitchell that you can look up on YouTube. So yeah, that's the whole saga.
If you want the gist of it, all you have to do is watch that episode of South Park where they have the giant turd competition. That's where they got the idea from. It was from that whole scheme with that Donkey Kong score. Because the whole thing where it's like, oh, he didn't do it live in front of people. He just sent like a video of him doing it, kind of thing. Just like in that, where it's like, well, here's a picture of me with this giant turd. So it's the whole idea behind that. It's pretty fun.
Here's an interesting question. Kind of ignoring the releases when it comes to collecting, do any of you have an end game or end goal in mind A time to stop having got everything you could want.
My death.
Yeah.
If Jess has to move again, then
Oh.
that'll be the end of it.
Yes. I'm burning down the industry.
I don't think
No.
you can do another move.
No, my next home is the funeral home. This is it. I'm topping myself before I move from here.
Even if I don't buy a lot of books like I used to, I'll still get something every year. Like, I don't think it's ever going to stop until I croak. So,
yeah, no, I'm going to be collecting till I can't physically do it anymore, or I die.
Or maybe something happens. Hopefully, nothing bad happens. But
Oh, JT Gamer yelling at us to get his question answered.
Oh my God! Hold on, there's a lot of people chatting. Give me a second.
Don't let
JT Gamer, hold on.
Ooh,
This better be the best question ever.
Right Stuff has replenished the supply of One Piece. How about should I get the series? Okay, you can get the singles, which is fine. You can get the box set if you want to save some cash, and you have the full set in. You got almost the full series in 4 box sets.
Mm-hmm.
Or you go my route, which is the Omnibus route, and it's the 3-in-1s. The paper quality at the beginning is lower tier compared to regular manga and graphic novels, but I think they get better as they put more volumes out, and the recent reprints have good paper, in my opinion. I would go that route with the. Let me highlight you, Gabe, so you can show that off. I would get the 3-in-1s.
You save a lot of money this way, man.
Yeah.
That's how I read it. Just get like 2 of them at a time, and then
those guys are being way nicer to you than I would be for somebody that demanded their question be answered.
Or the other option is you pay $2 a month, or is it 3, something like that? 3. I just charge this my card. $3 a month at the Shonen Jump app, and you can read everything.
The price increased, but it's still cheap. It's like $3, $4, or something like that.
Terrible.
Terrible.
There they.
And you get the full thing, and you can read all the One Piece on your tablet.
And you can read all the new issues as they come out, new chapters.
Yeah. So I would do 3-in-1. The rest of the manga tuber community would say, buy the box sets or get the thing. Buy what's most comfortable to you and your wallet.
Yeah, you don't have to get the box set. Just because you don't like it, you don't want to be stuck with like 30 copies of a book you don't like. So that's why I was saying get those 3-in-1s, but do like 2 at a time. Get a nice chunk of story and continue it that way.
Although honestly, I don't know how you wouldn't like the series. One Piece is so much fun, and it's pretty lighthearted. I've heard it does kind of dip its toe into some darker stuff later on, but for the most part, it's a really good read.
Box sets are nice. There you go. They're expensive too.
Terry, thank you for saying that nice thing that they are Geo's decided to ignore about how great my review of 2022 was.
What?
Thank you, Terry.
Where is this? I can't see it.
It came in like 90 and 2 seconds comments. It's at 8:44. Also, Omar has a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch coming to him because he messes with Jess. Said Lionheart. The best cereal ever, and Omar doesn't like it. That's why we mess with him.
Well, are you sure you didn't make that comment up? I can't see it.
No.
Look,
I'm kidding.
Ah, you jerk.
This is a guy that drinks cranberry with his whiskey or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Rum, so.
Yeah, that's cranberry and bourbon. That as an alcoholic, that disgusts me. So there's another thing. Yeah.
And he has a problem with the trial of Gambit, which is stupid.
Very personal to Gabe.
Speaking of personal, anybody haul anything?
I hauled 2 things. Never Enders from Tom Taylor. Neverlanders.
Cool.
From Tom Taylor. And there's a wide variety of people that recommended this to me. I could only find this on Amazon. Let's see. I'm trying to read. Oh, it's in the front. Bee and her fellow runaways are their own found family. So when a stranger named Paco saves her life, Bee invites him to join their crew, thinking he's another lost teen, someone else the world has overlooked. The truth is, Paco's not just a lost teen, he's a lost boy from Neverland, and he needs Bee and the others to come back with him. Blah, 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 blah. Foul-mouthed Tinkerbell, blah, 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 lands magic. Peter Pan is gone, and the rest of the Lost Boys have been killed. Oh. But it's by Tom Taylor. And it's put out by Penguin Books, it looks like. Razorbill, an imprint of Penguin Random House.
I like the colors. Looks really pretty.
Yeah. And this has been on my meaning to get list forever.
Oh, look at that croc. Sorry.
Right? No, that's fine.
I don't think the chat knows, but I am a huge fanboy for crocodiles.
There's the croc there too.
That's badass. Love him. I hope he eats everybody in that comic.
The art in it's pretty great.
Yeah, it's very cartoony, but in a fun, cool way. I like it.
Yeah, and you're right. The colors are really bright and cool. I have no idea if I'm spoiling anything. I just don't even.
That's one of the James Cameron Avatar creatures. The Way of the Water.
Is Tinkerbell black in that book? If not, no buy. I don't know who any of the characters are.
Oh, it's based on Peter Pan.
Tinkerbell's the one with the wings.
Yeah, it's Neverland.
Oh, I'm dumb. I didn't realize.
You're not into it?
No, I didn't realize it at first. I wasn't paying
I was
attention.
upset it wasn't a Michael Jackson comic book.
I don't. It looks like no. Tinkerbell looks like some type of alien here. She looks like a little Tinkerbell fairy.
Oh, still not black.
I whatever. It's okay with me. Whatever you want.
That was the ground rules. He laid it. He said it was either black or no buy. So yeah,
Topical. Very topical.
Yeah, this is supposed to be awesome. Tink leads a fairy army that barely holds them at bay. Peter Pan is gone, but Paco's all made. But he hopes that this lost group of teens will become the new lost ones. These young runaways may be Neverland's only hope, but they're about to learn that it'll take a lot more than happy thoughts to win a war. Right. That's what Rommel told Hitler.
Speaking briefly of Neverland, didn't Omar give Promised Neverland to one of his daughters? And he didn't realize what it was?
Oh, yeah. And she was like, Dad, why is there like a decapitated head or something?
What's Promised Neverland? Is that a manga?
It's a manga, yeah.
It's a manga, but it's very deceiving. You think it's about all these kids at a school and stuff like that. And then you find out, oh my God, they're being cut up and eaten by demons.
Yeah, there's monsters and demons and all kinds of weird stuff. Not for kids.
At least it didn't turn into one of those other mangas.
And then I got, really, brothel manga. I got Wolverine, Black, White, and
Panty
Blood.
Sniffers 5 or something.
Nice.
And so this apparently has an excellent honey badger story in it. That's the whole reason I got it. It's an anthology. I have a couple. No, I think I just ordered the Electra one to go with this, but I know there's a Deadpool one. These Black, White, and Bloods. And I'm not saying Black, White, and Bloods versus the Crips type thing.
Well, watch out, Jess.
I know. Sorry, didn't mean to. This is the treasury-sized edition, so they're big, chonky dudes. Not necessarily chonky, but they're big. So it's black, white, and red.
I don't know.
Oh, the Deadpool one is the honey badger story. Why'd you tell me to buy this, Max?
Uh-oh.
Frickin' guy.
I'll let you guys fight it out.
I pulled an Omar.
Yeah.
Max is a spy from the House of Very Fine Condition.
Dang.
Okay, well, it's fine.
That looks cool regardless. Yeah.
I'm going to love this, and I'll love the Deadpool one, too. It's all right. It's fine. Max, former
JT Gamer.
It's like a 3.5.
Hey, boys. Sorry about earlier. Don't worry about it. Who's your favorite girl in One Piece? Robin.
Jesse?
The girl with the big chachabingas.
Well, there's Nami. She's got huge. He has
Who's one of
she
the
has a
main
huge
characters?
personality.
The main one. What the chick's name?
I thought that Wolverine was out of print.
Oh, your boy got it.
There you go.
Sell it to you for $500.
Oh.
I will not tolerate such slander. Wow.
Well, I apologize, Max. You were right, and I was wrong. But
Max
either
is
way,
one
I
of the
got
good
it,
ones.
and I'm happy. Oh yeah, Moon Knight's coming out in that black white. Yeah. I got Elektra. I ordered Deadpool. Haven't gotten Carnage. And there's a Moon Knight one coming out. I love these Treasury editions. They're really boss.
I got a book I can show off. I got my copy finally. Took forever. I got this thing, Mermaid Scales and the Town of Sand. It's a manga about a young girl that after her parents divorced, she moved in a different town with her grandmother and all that stuff. She's trying to make a new life for herself, and something happens in the town, and there might be mermaids involved. Of these
Are they
supernatural
thirsty
kinds.
mermaids?
No, this is the cool mermaid stuff, like yokai.
Wait, you're saying the
supernatural
other stuff's
stuff.
not the cool mermaid stuff?
No. And
I'm gonna have to disagree.
apparently they saved her from drowning, and there's more like a spooky supernatural twist to it. So I'm excited to check this out. This was one of my recommended buys from last month, so I finally got it.
Did you say they saved the mermaid from drowning?
No, the mermaids saved the young girl from drowning,
Oh, okay.
but she
I was
has
like,
no
that's the worst
recollection of
mermaid
it.
ever.
Something happens in the book, and she starts remembering stuff about it and the incident and all that. So it's a drama with supernatural elements. So yeah, I'm excited to give this a read.
Cool. Sounds very cool.
Is Aqualad in it? No, unfortunately.
Oh. I'm gonna do a
Busy
crossover
with
with
mermaid
that
cosplay.
collab.
Given the amount of volumes and investment, is One Piece actually worth getting into? I would say yes.
Yes, but I could see how you'd be very intimidated considering there's over 100 volumes right now.
Read one of the 3-in-1s.
Yeah, it reads fast though. It's good.
Yeah.
It's a quick read. It is a quick read. What do you think about it, Jess? You want to start your One Piece read through right now?
On my deathbed, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold you to
I'll
that.
get as
Jess.
far as I can.
Hancock, my man. All right. Sorry. That's a reference for all you. Never mind.
Is it a? I don't even know what it's a reference to.
Hancock is a famous character from One Piece, fan servicey character. She has a huge personality to her, quote unquote.
And by huge personality and fan service, you mean she could be appearing in Gigant?
Yes, she's got 2 giant personalities with a giant boa.
Hey, my favorite Marvel writer has a great personality.
Yes.
She
If
is-
somebody in the chat can guess what the hell we're talking about,
No, I would don't.
no. I'm going to say
she is full of a lot of personality. I'll say that.
you'll earn at least 5,000 Omnibros points. That's it.
I got a haul. I got a pretty decent
What's up?
haul actually. I almost feel like Jess 2016 or whatever.
Whoa!
But I actually did some trades on the Facebook group, which I haven't done in a long time. But I got some cool stuff.
Nice.
One of the things I got a set of the 7 trade paperbacks for the New Teen Titans series. I had the Omnis a while ago. I sold them, and I wanted to get these trade paperbacks. Couldn't find them, and somebody on the group was like, "Yeah, I'm looking for." I forgot what I trade for. I think I wanted to say it was Captain America Ed Brubaker Volume 1 DM cover for this. I was like, yeah, that sounds good to me. I'll take that. I'd rather have these. I'm going to actually read this series and admire the George Perez art. So that was one awesome, cool trade I got. And then another trade, I got the
Ooh.
Mark Waid, Michael Ringo 3 oversized hardcovers and the Fate of the Fantastic Four, the Chip
Nice.
Zdarsky series. That was all the Marvel, what was it called? Marvel 2-in-1? Yeah, Marvel 2-in-1. So all that fun stuff. So can't go wrong with some. I have the omnibus for the Fantastic Four series. I can have it signed by Mark Waid. But my whole thing has been like, oh man, those zombies are not very comfortable to try and read. So I wanted to get the hardcovers again because these things are killer cool. I love these hardcovers. I love this series of Fantastic Four. This is always a series. Whenever anybody wants to ask me where to start Fantastic Four, everybody wants to jump over and say like the John Byrne stuff. I think the John Byrne stuff is like super deep into the lore of the Fantastic Four stuff. But Mark Waid, when he gets on here, he just really lays down the entire framework. It's more of a more modern kind of feel with the Fantastic Four and the family and the humor and the art. Love the art in here from Michael Ringo, who we lost too soon.
Way too soon.
Yeah, I have horrible stuff to hear when that happened. But this is one of the most killer Doctor Doom storylines where he kidnaps Franklin. I don't want to get too much into on this boyfriend, but he kidnaps Franklin, takes him to hell. Awesome series. The whole thing where they meet God as Jack Kirby. This is a fantastic series. I love, no pun intended, excuse me, but this is really the top-notch high watermark for Fantastic Four stuff here. So glad to have that, to be able to go through that series and read that again a few more times.
Yeah,
and that's that. It's a pretty big haul for me.
That is a big haul.
25,000 books, it felt like.
There's no way I'm letting go of those Waid oversized hardcovers. It took me forever to find number 2. And I
remember that.
Completely happy with having those in oversized hardcovers. And I agree with you. It is a great run and a great run to start with. It's awesome.
It gets you the best understanding of that world. Like, especially like once you get closer to the movie coming out or whatever, whenever that actually comes around and Fantastic Four starts becoming a name, that's the series that I'm going to find as many people as I can. Go read this. You know, it's great. You get introduced to Doom, and like one of the most gnarly evil things I've ever heard of Dr. Doom doing is like in that series. It's so cool.
So cool.
What about those Transformers comics you got, Gabe?
Oh, and then I also got. I was going to show, but nobody cares. So, but let me see.
I was just wondering about them. I saw you post a picture of them. You got the full run? Is that what you got the other day?
Yeah, so I just got it in the mail today, actually. But a friend of mine went to a convention, and it's one of those things where people in the comic book community and stuff like that. You start knowing what they like, what they need in their collections. So he knows that I was looking for the Dreamwave Transformers books, and he was at a convention. There's like a whole long box of this stuff for like a buck. So he grabbed the whole this whole stack for me. But what it is really is it's Dreamwave Transformers Armada, and then it turns into a little bit later into the series. It turns into Energon, and it's just like this whole like three-part story involving like Unicron. I haven't read it yet, but I'm going through like a Dreamwave Transformers kick a little while ago, and I was getting all the Dreamwave Transformers stuff because I love that super cool art from there. And this is one series that I was like, oh man, I didn't realize that they had a series that lasted 30 issues. I was like, holy crap, this sucks, man. 30 issues trying to hunt that stuff down is always a pain in the butt. And my friend found this is the first 28. So I still got to get the last 2 issues, but those 2 issues are easy to hunt down, no big deal. I didn't have to hunt down 30. So, he hooked me up and got me like 28 of them out of this collection he found. So it's always cool when people that in the community is actually helping you out. They know what you like, and they see it, and they spot it, and they shoot you a text and a picture, and you go, "Yeah, I want that." That's such a fun part of the community. That's the way it used to always be. But yeah, that's all the fun stuff I've been getting lately. What up?
Oh, there's an Omni this month. Yeah, I don't know anything about it.
They just made the new label, right? Marvel announced
Yeah.
the 20th Century Studios label.
Are they doing a Planet of the Apes omnibus?
Let me find that source.
James will find it within 2 seconds.
Yeah, everybody has it loaded up.
Find
I
things
mean,
you
James,
can
all
find
the
it
links.
Yeah, if you want to do that, James, I appreciate it.
That's
I don't
probably
have to type anything.
where they're gonna have Conan, right? Under that label or whatever it is.
And Alien, Predator.
Alien, Predator. It's all the 20th Century Fox like properties.
Transformers, which I'm sure that Transformers license, somebody has to get that soon.
Boom, there it is.
Nailed
912.
it, James.
But I can't click on it. Damn it. But I believe you.
If it's
Found it.
if it's the old Marvel like magazine series from like the late 70s, early 80s stuff, Rob Liefeld did a recent podcast about those, and he made them sound amazing. And I've seen the covers on those original ones, like the magazines. The covers on them are great. Like they're all these super cool painted covers, but I've never opened them or read them. But man, Planet of the Apes movies are great. I love those original like four or five.
Here's the
ones.
logo for the label, 20th Century Studios.
Is this? Oh, this is from Marvel.
Yeah, it's their new division of comics for.
Okay, I just
based on
saw
the
that
box.
today for something. Yeah.
Is it Jerome Pena cover?
Who's the writer? Walker?
The new series is written by David Walker, and
Ooh.
artist is David
Oh, David Wachter?
Wachter. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's a solid team.
What? Okay, so this is new stuff.
Yeah.
This is the new Planet of the Apes rebooted comic that's debuting this year.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
gonna be a
so
solid
this isn't the Omni.
No. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, JT Gamer, this better be a good question that I can take part in, or you are going to get put in timeout.
Oh man. Yeah.
That's a solid team. That's a good book. That could be, yeah. I'm down.
Did anybody
Yeah,
read
yeah.
anything? If not, we're gonna move on to previews because it's an hour already.
Yeah, we should move into previews.
I can do previews while any of you mentions what you've read, just in case, you know. Hold on.
I'm still going through the darkness. It's getting better.
I'm still
Scott
trying to,
Lobdell starts writing it after a while. It's really cool.
I'm trying to finish
Getting
that Supergirl. I'm trying to
Oh, you
finish-
haven't finished Supergirl yet?
I haven't had time. I'm almost
Mm.
done with it. It's so
Okay.
good. It's
Man,
great.
DC's really going to trick me into getting into these Dawn of DC singles, man. I'm getting tempted. Everything looks really cool, and everybody sounds really excited about this new chapter of DC.
Covers are boss.
DC's
Yeah.
doing great. DC's doing great stuff, Gabe.
You give me Blue Superman, you get my attention, man. Get the blood flowing that way.
Batgirls Volume 2, Batgirl Summer from Becky Cloonan. This collects issues 7 through 12.
I hate myself for falling off this book. I had it for a while, and I was really liking it. And the
Becky
singles when it was coming
Cloonan?
out. Yeah.
What are the odds that DC puts this? They'll probably issue it in standard hardcover. I'm gonna wait. I want this because Becky Cloonan's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
she is.
still gonna wait.
She's great.
Yeah.
I want to get it now. Dang it. I need to get the first one, too.
Let's see. Here we
Oh, World's
go.
Finest?
World's Finest, Volume
yeah.
1.
I have to get this.
Jess, you know what you have to do, right?
I have to buy this and the second one so you guys get a deluxe.
Yes, you do.
Wait, is this just a standard hardcover?
Yes.
6
Oh.
issues.
Oh, man, I want to read it, though. Everybody keeps saying it's great.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
It's the best. It's probably one of the best superhero comics on the stands right now. It's so good. This is Mark Waid at the top of his game right now.
And Dan
Yeah.
Mora.
And Dan Mora. The more I see
Yeah.
of his art, the
Oh
more
my
he's
God.
becoming.
Oh, this
one of
cover
my favorite
design is
artists.
awesome. Yeah,
His
this
art
cover
is
design,
beautiful.
he's got some. Yeah.
Yeah, his art is fantastic in the book. I love it.
and he gets it done really fast. Like this book hasn't dropped weeks behind or anything.
No fill-in artists or anything.
Yeah, no. Hey, what's that Batman? Whoa. Go back. Yeah. What's that illuminated Batman sign?
$220. You get the wall light hangable lamp on your Batcave.
Yeah, they're good size too.
2023 Jess is a wimp.
2016 just would have already put that sucker on a credit card and paid for 1 day shipping.
No question. There's no doubt in my mind you're right.
You can wall mount it or hang it.
Oh, that would have been so proudly displayed in the background here.
Mm-hmm.
That is boss.
Mm-hmm.
But no, yeah, I'm not dropping 219.
Oh.
No, I'm not getting that.
You know,
It looks awesome though.
Blue Beetle, Jaime Reyes, book 2. This has issues 13 to 25, also coming out.
I've heard this is good.
Let's see what else is in here. The Nice House on the Lake, Volume 2, with issues 7 through 12.
I read the first 9 issues of this, and it's amazing.
Nice.
Tiny Onion's been doing work.
Oof,
Good stuff.
man, everything he churns out is really good. Ooh, let's look at that Poison Ivy Josh Middleton one.
If this was like a portrait or something from a real person, I'd believe it.
Like he used a live model.
Yeah. Like the one he drew of Mary Marvel, was it?
Yeah.
It was like super realistic. This one's pretty cool too.
Oh, that is really cool. He can't do anything but great stuff too.
Shoot, this cover is also pretty badass too. Damn it. They're all great.
We're just baiting ourselves into single issues now. We're idiots.
A YA novel,
Oh,
Teen Titans Robin.
I like that. Cami Garcia is great.
Is that a new static?
Which Robin? If it's
It looks like 2 Robins, like Damien and Dick.
Yeah.
Is that a new static?
Yes, that's a new static. Yes.
I like this
Super
suit.
cool looking too.
I don't know this team. It's a cool suit though.
That's it. From the other publishers,
Hey Gabe, have you kept up with Gargoyles or you dropped it?
Oh no, I dropped it. The first one. That first issue was the art was complete turn off for me.
Okay. I was just wondering.
Yeah.
let me zoom in more. How about there? How about now? That works for me. From Image Comics, American Jesus Volume 3, Revelation, and Dark Ride Volume 1.
I like how it's Jesus and then like a demon comic right next to it too.
Yeah.
It's like a theme going on.
Boom Studios, Power Rangers Volume 6, trade paperback. Dark Horse.
Uh-oh.
You got Berserk Deluxe Edition hardcover Volume 13. This is going to be the last one for a good while. This collects up
you're trying to catch
to... this should be up to, what, 39. So, yeah. You get that.
Lucky
if you're
number
collecting-
13.
Yep.
How appropriate.
Snow Angels from Jeff Lemire. Library edition hardcover.
Highly recommend this.
What's
Oh,
this
Jock
one about?
did the art? That's crazy. How did I not know about this? How is this not like? How come this
if
isn't
you
like on the
watch my
bat
channel,
signal?
you know.
Come on. I mean, like I should have known. This should be like a thing, right? It's
Who did
Jock.
the
I
art?
tried to make it a thing.
Yeah.
Jock
Oh,
does the art.
Jock.
It's
Oh,
amazing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's Jock, and nobody's like. Usually, anything with Jock's name on it is just completely just blown up. You'll find it everywhere, and everybody talks about it. Never heard of this.
Oh, what does 11 o'clock comics tell me?
Jerk.
Story of survival, loss, and redemption. This has the 2 trade paperbacks collected in
Oh.
oversized hardcover edition.
So good.
Is it?
Yeah, really, really good.
Is it one and done?
It's two volumes, and I mean, yeah, you can get this deluxe and you'd be done.
All right, I'm checking this out tonight.
Yeah, I think you should.
You could also check out Space Boy, Volume 15.
Do you?
Maybe. I mean, that looks
Nothing
pretty
about that
wholesome.
says anything about space.
I know.
He seems like a wholesome dog, though.
Yeah, it's like a dog on the sidewalk. Like,
Oh,
dude,
Oh.
space.
NFL.
NFL dude hating snow angels. Well, gosh.
I can't see the comment. Hold on. I hated Snow Angels. It was a Comixology original, and I felt they made it just to take Amazon's money. Wow.
All opinions are valid on this channel except that one.
That's a hell of a team up, though. You got Jeff Lemire and Jock on a book. That's
Yeah.
It was solid. It was really solid.
IDW. You got Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves, The Feast of the Moon. This is based on the game and the movie. There's a movie coming out, if you guys didn't know. And the Genius Illustrated Life and Art of Alex Toth from IDW Publishing.
Wow.
That's got my attention.
Let's check it out. Full length.
Yeah, he was like
text-
he worked for Hanna-Barbera for a while. He's the one that like designed like Space Ghost and all those like really
Yeah,
cool
that's
elegant
right.
designs. Yeah.
Complete stories from his work at Warren, DC Comics, Red Circle, Marvel, and his own creator-owned properties, plus samples of his animation work for Hanna-Barbera, Ruby Spears, and others, as well as sketchbook pages, doodles, advertising art, and other rarities.
James, would you like to find my review of Snow Angels with Omnicat?
Wow.
So people can see the glory that is Omnicat and her personality, which is inspiring. And who the hell knows it's pronounced Toeth? It's not Alex Toth. Next, imagine not throwing the pronunciation boomerang
Toth.
at us.
We're just-
Toth.
Toth?
Yeah.
We're having a rough night with pronunciations. Yes.
Ah,
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. It
The
says
Omar
it's
moment
Toth.
there. It's Toth.
I never knew that.
okay. I'll believe you, I guess. I don't know.
Toth.
Sure. Anyways,
Think of it.
Marvel, you got Amazing Spider-Man Epic Collection, The Goblin Lives, Gambit, Thick as Thieves. You got a Mighty Marvel Masterworks Daredevil Volume 2, and a variant cover for that. You got 2 epic reprints for a lot of people. The Silver Surfer Omnibus from Dan Slott and Mike Allred, and Laura
Nice.
Allred too. And the
You have to
Spider-Man.
get that if you don't have it already. Everybody.
This is a must-buy. Yeah, if
It's
you
a
don't
rare
own it,
already.
you got to get it.
Yeah.
You
No,
have to get this.
That's my pick of the week. It's been out of print for years. If you guys don't get this, then you're communists and you should be banned from this country.
This
No,
was,
no. Jokes aside, no. This is a great read. It's fantastic. It's a very lighthearted but fun Silver Surfer story. It's Dan Slott. It's basically Doctor Who, but with the Silver Surfer, and it's brilliant. It's one of the best things Dan Slott's ever written.
And it's a full story. It doesn't get caught up in any like crossovers
Mm-hmm.
or anything like that. So you can just
Mhm.
read it. It gets renumbered. You know, it got caught up in the renumbering nonsense of Marvel at that time. But you basically just read it from cover to cover. Like there's no like crossovers, or don't have to worry about it being mapped like this or mapped like that or anything.
Yeah.
You just read it.
it
And
was,
it has. Yeah, go ahead.
no, I was just going to say it was one of those COVID books that got out of print in like a week, and people never got a chance to read it, except we got it the first day it was out, and I feel like did we do an episode on this, or
Yeah.
I
We
feel
did an episode on it. I
so.
on my channel, I was still making videos at the time. I did a review on it. Yeah, like
it was my book of the year. It definitely made
Mm-hmm.
me choke up, get teared up at the end. It was wonderfully written.
And it has the Mobius strip issue, which is something that you can't replicate on a computer screen. You have to. You're going to be in for a treat when you open the page, and it just it opens up, and you have to flip the book around. It's pretty interesting.
Oh, James, try and type in Jeff Lemire review.
Geo, can you go back up a little bit and click on that Gambit book? See what's in it.
This is the newer series
Oh,
from
this is
Chris
okay.
Claremont's still writing?
Chris Claremont. Yeah, 5 issues.
I didn't even know Chris Claremont wrote a 5-issue Gambit series.
I didn't know about
In
that.
Yeah, this was just like last year. Yeah.
Yeah, this was from last year.
That's news to me.
So yeah, Spider-Man versus Venom. Is this the only way you can get Maximum Carnage in oversized format?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. You gotta buy it.
But do you
How
want,
does that not have its own omnibus yet?
but
That's
do
so
you
stupid.
want Maximum Carnage?
Yes.
Yeah,
Stop,
that's pretty
Luke.
cool.
Stop.
Yeah, that's pretty. I'll agree with that. Yeah.
No, you can't talk bad about that because it got a video game. That's how awesome and great that storyline is that it got its own video game, which is just as awesome. It's like one of the coolest video games.
I just remember trying to read it and like getting all the fucking tie-ins and all this stuff around it. I'm like, man, I really want to read this whole thing, but it's really big. There's a lot.
Omni Bros comic book reading cult. Let's do Maximum Carnage.
I'd be up to read Maximum Carnage. Just the main series?
Sure. Oh, it's only like 12 issues.
Yeah, I think it's 14, but it's okay.
Oh, okay. Well,
Trials of X, Volume 6 is also coming out.
Jess, this is all you.
Yeah, I'm getting it. Still getting those trades.
And this section over here, there's not a whole lot. You got Bash from Titan Comics. Batron against Chariots. Sorry. We're getting by what does it say there? By Water. Felix Mann's story. Okay. The children of I'm not gonna read these names.
Bathala?
Bathala, but whatever. Next Imaginaut, you want to host a show and read these? All right. Grand. No, these are all manga.
Wait. This is relevant to what we were talking about. Girl in Arcade. What is that?
It's a rom-com about a girl that starts working in an arcade, and it's a lot of ecchi humor in there.
She seems very talented.
She looks very talented.
Yes, of course.
You guys are all
I've never heard of this before. Graphic Universe has Green Girls, Saturday AM Publishing. Never heard of that before. Has Saturday AM Tank. I swear, some of these labels sound like tax write-offs for companies.
although just shell corporations, just throw out another LLC.
Yeah. Judge Dredd has a new volume.
Super Laugh Hard, tell me about this book. Judge Dredd Regicide. Next Imaginaut, help me out here.
That's not a
There's
real
a
word.
typo. There's a typo on previews because look at the cover.
Oh, it is Regicide.
Yeah.
That's a
Stupid
made-up
previews.
word. Well, all words are made up.
Dark humor, ultra violence, mystery, and a new foe for the law.
Checks off all the boxes for Judge Dredd. Yeah, sure. Dude, I'm so mad we haven't gotten a sequel to that Judge Dredd movie.
Oh,
Abrams Comic Arts,
so
Mimosa. Oni Press has Mooncakes, new printing.
Ooh.
Random House graphic something has Moth Keeper.
Is that Mimosa book about just people going to brunch on Sundays?
It says,
Oh,
I don't
Abrams
I
want
think it is.
Wow.
best
Jesus.
friends. Regular brunches
Wow.
hold them together, even as the rest of their lives threaten to fall apart. The crew decides to put on a new queer event called Grind, specifically for homos in their dirty 30s. Grind
Wait,
is a
what?
welcome distraction from their real problems after a
Wow.
messy divorce. I could
Can we
keep going.
stop?
but I won't.
Yeah, just stop right here. I have no interest in this.
I like
This is
the
what
art.
This sounds horrible. This is what happens when you give everybody a good participation trophy, and you tell them they can write. This whole premise sounds terrible.
Trophy.
This whole premise sounds terrible. I'm telling you right, and I'm way too tired to hold my tongue on this shit. It sounds horrible.
My daughter cleaned out her room and she was like, "What are all these 10 participation trophies I have from swimming? That's bullshit." Yeah, you should chuck those. She said, "I am."
This is what happens when you tell people, "Yeah, go ahead, honey. You could write. Just write something." This is a shell company, right? That published this. Who publishes it?
No,
Abrams Comic Arts.
they're the ones that put out Fantastic Four Full Circle.
They should know better.
I'm involved somehow because this is written by Archie Bongiovanni.
Giovanni
Yeah.
Bongio.
I don't know.
Bongio. Okay. Anyways, more manga. I do have to point this out. This is a sad note here. I'm looking forward to this, but apparently I found out that the creator passed away recently, so that sucks. But this book looks amazingly beautiful. It's the Snowcat Prince by Dina Norland. I hope I said that right. Fortunately, she passed away from cancer recently.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, but if you guys get an opportunity to check out this book, the art looks amazing, and I saw her profile on Twitter, and all her art pieces look stunning. I loved looking at that stuff. So yeah.
No, look, Abrams art. That's what it's from. It has nothing to do with Henry Abrams.
No, God, no. Yeah. Song of the Sea, whatever. Young Katherine Johnson hardcover, cool.
Song of the Sea.
And
Song
of the Sea, yeah.
My mind went to Song of the South, and I'm just picturing racist fish for some reason.
Song of the South.
Song of the South Seas.
That's it. If I were to bet on what gets the deals of the week, I'm pretty sure one of the Omnis will be there at 46% off. One of these two reprints. And maybe we see stuff like Batgirls Volume 2. Or maybe
that'll get a 50% off.
World's Finest book could get a discount.
Ooh,
that'd be cool.
That could get a 50% off, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think, guys, really, Silver Surfer. That's the biggest choice for me this week. You should definitely pick that up if you haven't.
Oh yeah.
It's such a great read, honestly.
What the hell's this? Dark Ride by Joshua Williamson.
And if you need something to line your birdcage, you can pick up Mimosa.
This Devilland has been the world's premier horror-themed amusement park for over 50 years, home to the scariest ride ever created, The Devil's Due. But behind it lies a deadly truth about the reclusive founder Arthur Dante and the choices he made to ensure his success. Now his children, Sam and Halloween, those are horrible names, will discover the true horror behind their family legacy and that all their dreams may be founded on the stuff of nightmares. So it's, look at this. It's the artist from Birthright. That's awesome.
That's good.
And Joshua, they reunite for a thrilling plunge into murder, mayhem, and sinister family secrets in this new series.
Oh,
He did Nailbiter.
I have like the first 6 issues of this on my tablet. I'm meaning to read it.
Sounds wicked.
Yeah, no, it sounds really fun. I've been wondering.
I hope there is murder, betrayal, and a lot of macabre stuff in this book. So let me know if you read it, Luke.
Yeah, no, I'm checking this out.
And also, before we wrap up, I do want to point this out. If you're a manga fan, manga collector, this is the quickest way to get this book. It's not going to be out on other websites like Bright Stuff or whatever. You're getting first dibs through in stock trades at a great discount. So this is a $50 book. You're going to get it at in stock trades for $29. So it's a great deal.
Nice.
That's a
I think it's supposed to come out on other websites and Amazon or whatever at the end of March, if I
Whoa.
remember
So
correctly.
IST is getting a big head start.
Yeah. So we should be getting that tomorrow. I'm going to order it from IST.
Yeah, this series, I want those deluxes so bad. We don't have the room for them in this place. We don't.
One day, I'm sure one day it'll happen.
I know.
Isn't there room under the crib for them?
Yeah, but
Come on,
I
get
just don't-
creative.
I know. I don't want to bring that negative energy though to her.
You're afraid it'll seep up into her crib?
You just don't know what this
You
is.
don't know, right? I'm with you.
So there you go.
Well, that's
Jess,
why I
what
kept
do
all my
people-
cross books.
That's a good option. There you go. Where can we find all these books for great deals? Jess?
Well, especially Berserk, like a month ahead of time from everybody else that's distributing online. That's InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 65% in some cases on their sales page. At the end of every month on a Monday, we give away a free gift card worth $50 worth of credit at InStock Trades, courtesy of InStockTrades.com. Don't forget your 2% loyalty discount that tacks on to those big savings that you will get. $50 or more in an order in the United States gets you free shipping, fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get that Astral City Volume 3. I keep forgetting about it.
Hmm. I ordered that Hulk Grand Design. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
I heard it's really, really good.
Nice. So any questions from the chat before we start wrapping up?
Yes.
Also, J.J. Abrams told his kid, "You can write anything, son."
Not well, but you can try.
Yeah, yeah.
Rodimus is the law. Good for you.
Hey, right here, buddy.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Hold on.
Judge Bragg.
Yeah, baby. Nice.
I am the law.
Actually,
Something is Killing the Children is going to be a Netflix show. Did anyone hear about that?
I did hear
You
about
must
that.
do a show about the children.
Think of all the children.
The children. If you say it like that, it sounds kind of weird that we would do a show about the children. But I know what you mean. Just read books is awesome.
Okay. I'll look for it. Regicide. I will look for it.
Great Mimosa Murders, sure.
Lou killing all the participants that are at that brunch.
AR read cover by Bendis and Mac. It's excellent, but impossible to search for at any comic shop online.
Yeah, I read it and liked it. It's the comic book, the Comic-Con one kind of mystery thingy. I really enjoyed it. I didn't know it was hard to find now.
That
in the
Silver
other
Surfer
room.
release date has been delayed more times than Search Out.
But it's really, really, really coming out now.
I bought the yeah. Dark Bright looks like a Cuphead stage. Yeah, I could see that. JT Gamer has a lot of questions, of which I have no idea because I didn't see any of them. I'll answer one. Let me scroll back. Let's scroll back. Plátano frito, habichuelas. It's not even on Hoopla. I'm just reading random comments. I can't wait to get my copy of Snow Angels.
Good for you,
Considering-
Super Laugh Hard.
Almost forgot how much Jess loves 11 o'clock comics.
It wasn't 11 o'clock comics per se.
Last
It was
of Us
Lou
9
in
was mighty
11 o'clock
tasty.
comics.
JT, be chill. Be chill, homie.
Yeah. He's telling JT.
I only read one issue of it, so I can't form an opinion on it.
I've heard a lot of good things about it, Tall Tom Taylor.
Yeah. First issue was cool.
With your
That's
big
all I read.
corgi as an avatar, that's cool.
Jess, with being a fan of Silver Age Batman, does Morrison's Batman read easier?
No.
I don't think so. I mean, I love the callbacks and everything. I understood them, but I think it reads fine without them. Black Casebook is the one that has the stories that he lifted some ideas from. Not lifted. I mean, he bounced some ideas from those Silver Age stories. But I mean, it's just fun to it's fun to have knowledge of them. But no, I wouldn't say it. It reads any easier. It reads fine just as it is.
I'm going to annoy you, Jess, in a minute when I highlight this question.
Oh my god!
Because I already know the answer, and I want JT Gamer to hear it because I don't want him to mistake you for a connoisseur of Oda and One Piece manga. But sorry, Omnidog, the question was, who do you heart Luffy with? You don't know him. You don't even know who Luffy is. Yes.
The fuck is Luffy? What?
I want that on
The protagonist of One Piece.
James, please get that clip.
I want that on a t-shirt.
One Piece. Who the fuck is Luffy? I will heart. I don't know, man. I'll go with Hancock. Your answer from earlier. But yeah. Anyways,
Ooh, Terry's telling us his lunch order at McDonald's. Now that's interesting. Adelaide, Big Mac with chocolate and strawberry sundae.
Ooh.
McDonald's M. I wonder if the Big Mac's a little different in Australia than here, if it's the exact same.
Jess say Goku. I heart Luffy with Jess.
Oh my god. Don't you dare start that as an internet thing.
Love it. Toilet seat up or down? Down, because you're going to spread all the poop particles in your house or in whatever. So
I think are you talking about the lid or the seat?
The lid.
Oh, the lid? Down.
I think he's talking about the seat.
Seat up or down? Sorry.
The seat
If
down.
you live with women, you should put the seat down, or you're going to get called on it like that.
Just sipping you pee. Who cares?
It's all women here, so yeah, down.
There you go.
I
also,
pee, so yeah.
Speaking of the lid,
Down.
particles are going to get everywhere on your.
Always have to close the lid.
Yes.
My wife just realized I never leave the seat up. See?
Look at that. Another reason to love you.
Jess, how many Supergirl books do you own, as well as Superman?
That's actually a good question because I have all my Supergirl books put together in the other room. All my Batgirl and Supergirl books are organized. I haven't quite got all my Superman. My Superman books have they're on separate shelves still. I still have to organize them. I have a ton. I have a ton of Supergirl trades, I realized, and they're all great. I love all of them.
Seat down. Sometimes even a guy needs to sit.
Oh, I get my best reading done there.
Oh, I did that for a while. Yeah.
I heart Jess with Kathleen Hanna from Bikini Kill.
I love Bikini Kill. It's the same. McDonald's is yummy. Okay.
But made of koala meat. in Australia.
Can I take a guess how many books you own for Supergirl
Yeah,
and
do you want
Superman?
me to here? Wait, I can. Yeah, guess, and I'll take this into the other room.
This was
138 books.
this is after the Great Purge.
Not Supergirl books.
Oh, I said both combined, but I'm just goofing.
I'll just show you the Supergirl section that I have.
Oh, we're getting an exclusive live tour, folks. Look at that. Wait, hold on. There we go.
Here's my Justice League Dark. Can you see
I love that. That is one of the best things you've ever done.
that? I'm going to stick the light underneath it so it lights it up.
Nice.
And here's my Supergirl section. Can you see that?
Yeah.
That's a lot of Supergirl.
Supergirl ends here with Woman of Tomorrow. So this is all my Supergirl.
So I got it right. 138 volumes right there.
Yeah.
Good job, Geo.
Yay.
Spot on.
Yeah. So, and there that is again. I need to get that lit up. Oh, lights are blinking. Oh, they were blinking for a sec. There they go.
It's a ghost.
My wife hung all these in here.
That's awesome.
Love it. Love it. Super
You
cool.
did a great job.
So there you go. Yeah. My wife's doing a good job down here.
120. Awesome, Jess. I'm shook. Omnidog has that much trades
And you used to have more.
Just Supergirl or everything?
in general, probably.
You used to have more.
Well, maybe. What's with those aren't Christmas lights, Terry.
They're regular lights.
Yeah, they're fun lights.
Omnidog lights.
Yeah.
Hot take. Worldwide, the superhero genre is losing popularity in comics fast. Thoughts?
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't really care about the world. I only care about here. So I'm okay.
You barely care about there.
I barely care about anything outside of this house and this room. You're right.
You traitor.
I see what you did there.
I didn't. Let's see if I find any other questions here.
I am an American exceptionalist, apparently.
Oh
Because
yeah,
I said Constantine instead of Constantine.
that's so dumb. Only care about America. Manga outsells superhero stuff in the U.S.
Oh, yeah.
US of A. Fact.
It does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, that is a fact. Manga is the biggest selling thing in the world.
It's called Marvel fatigue. I am life
that's
fatigue.
the superhero thing he's saying.
All right, guys, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go too.
All right, we're wrapping up then.
Good
Thank
time.
you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to the chat. You guys are great as always. Thank you to our sponsor, InStock Trades, for making it happen.
Yeah.
You can search for Comics Guide on social media and subscribe. You can search for Halo Land Party, aka Gabe Loves 90s Comics, on Instagram and all that fun stuff, and subscribe. You can find Omnidog on social media and YouTube and subscribe. You can find this fool on social media and YouTube and subscribe. Moral of the lesson, just find us on social media and subscribe. There you go.
That's the
that's
best. We should do that every time.
There we go. That's the outro. Bye, everybody. Thank you. God bless. Stay safe. Blah, blah, blah. All that
Peace
cool
and love.
stuff.
Peace and love.
We'll be back Wednesday.
Girl Scout cookies.